The house was built in '27.
They call them revivals.
We were living across the street and looking for a home to purchase. And we've been looking out the window at this house for a number of months, and then it came up for sale. But the outside of it was just spectacular in terms of just the architecture of it. The history behind the house is owned by a medical doctor, Shidler, and his son, John Shidler, married Rosemary DeCamp, the actress, and apparently they spent their honeymoon here. They owned it for about 20 years. And then in 1947, there was a Chevrolet dealership in town, and that was purchased by a couple, the Lorringers. And they lived in here from '47 till the time we purchased it in 2001. And the infrastructure was great in the house, but we did a lot of cosmetic work to it. I say we, because I'm attached to my wife here. But she did a lot of cosmetic work, and she's a designer, interior and exterior landscaper as well.
We've tried to make it convenient, you know, up to date, but not change the feeling. You know, both my husband and I grew up with antiques around us in older homes. We're from Minnesota, and you know, I've been collecting antiques since we were kids. So yeah, I wanted to keep it old, an old feeling to it. One of the original architecture features of the home is the archway going into the dining room and the step up. It's a sunken living room, one step up into the dining room, and the room's off the living room. And the rolled arch ceilings that are in the dining room and in the living room. It's all done with lath and plaster, which is an art that they don't use anymore. The
wall sconces, the archways, the cove ceilings, the plaster work, the wooden floors. You know, I mean, all those were pretty common in that era. Probably the most unique thing is the Batchelder fireplace.
Some of the tiles around here, they're kind of a Mayan or a kind of an Aztec feel to them. What I love about it so much is the colors of the tiles that he used. I just fell in love with, and so I used those colors to enhance the fireplace by using different shades of it in the room. The arched window in the living room I thought was beautiful, and the arch ceilings, of course, and even the arch front door. You know, just from the outside, it just had so much appeal. There were two bedrooms side by side, and opening one of those bedrooms up and making it into a master bath, so there'd be a master bedroom suite, which is never found in older homes. I think it was a pretty significant thing that we did. Opening up the kitchen was probably the biggest thing that we did. It was 3 separate rooms, and to put the archway through from the breakfast nook. So now we have a large kitchen, and putting the French doors at the end of the kitchen, flowing out into the patio. It works really well for entertaining. This whole area, you know, was cement floor, so we put the flagstone in, and this was grass over here with a chain link fence and just kind of a border garden. And when the grandkids weren't rolling in the grass, I thought, okay, well, let's do something more fun with it. So we decided to put the stone out there and do the patio with the table, and then just started planting things around to, you know, so it would fill in and feel just real green back here, and lots of flowers. I love flowers. The homes here really don't come on the market very often. I mean, people either passes on in a family or, you know, a relative somehow. We've had many people come through this tour that are like, I walk by this house every day. You know, I just wanted to get inside, or, you know, how did you get this house? And yeah, so people are really, I think if they own a home here, they really want to keep the integrity of the home.
We feel real honored to have a home like this. I mean, we feel very blessed.